good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and welcome to the Bourse Report. Well, today we're taking a look again at financial results, and today our focus is on the non-banking finance sector, in particular, two of the fairly significant and important stocks, and we're talking about Guardian Holdings Limited as well as Answer Merchant Bank Limited. For their results ended the 9 months or the end of September 2020. Now, both groups would have fared slightly differently. Let's look at the underlying reasons as to why. And so we're turning firstly to Guardian Holdings Limited. And for that 9-month period ended 2020, the group did record an earnings per share of $2.09, which was a quite surprising 12.4% increase from the $1.86 recorded in the prior comparable period. Now, this was really driven by net results from insurance activities, which would have increased quite significantly from $564 million to $998.2 million, or a 77% increase. Overall net income from all activities increased a more modest 5.5% from $1.598 billion to just around $1.685 billion. Otherwise, operating profits overall did increase just around 9% from $576 to $628, and profit attributable to equity holders would have increased at 12.2% from $432.6 to $485 million. Now, when we take a look at net income by activity historically for Guardian over this 9-month period, we can see that it has been somewhat volatile. And in particular, for that 9-month period of 2020, there was a very sharp decline in net income from investing activities, roughly a 40% decline to $581 million from that $945 million in the prior comparable period. Of course, the 9-month period of 2019 was typified by very strong gains in investment markets, and the reverse would have held true to a large extent in the first 9 months of 2020, while U.S. markets have, in fact, recovered quite an extent and, in fact, posted increases for the year to date. The Jamaican market and wider regional markets have remained somewhat lackluster, and that would have reflected in lower net income from investing activities. And that was offset, more than offset rather, by net income from insurance writing activities, as we can see, with a plus 70% increase from $564 to $998 million. Thrown in there with some better than expected coverage, or lower expenses rather, from a very benign weather period, which would have impacted positively the property and casualty part of Guardian's business, as well as the consolidation or booking of capital optimization benefits rather of GHL's acquisition of NCBIC, or NCB Insurance Company, which was the portfolio formerly owned by its parent company, NCBFG. So all of those things would have contributed to increased net income and net income by activity, and particularly net income in insurance activities for Guardian Holdings Limited. So at a price of $20.15, Guardian Holdings Limited is trading at a price-earnings ratio of around 6.3 times, which is very deep value compared to the 11.1 times of the rest of the sector, or the sector average, and offers investors a dividend yield of 2.5%, which is above the sector average of 1.1%. So on the basis of relatively attractive valuations, the booking of capital optimization benefits from NCBIC, it's the acquisition rather, and potential improvements from markets, which we would have seen to some extent so far, but overall in the context of lingering economic uncertainty from COVID and its potential for protracted economic recovery in the Caribbean region, Bourse is going to maintain its neutral rating on Sagicor. Turning quickly to Answer Merchant Bank, and for that 9-month period ended 2020, the group would have reported earnings per share figure of 86 cents, which was a 50% or 51% odd decrease from the $1.77 recorded in the prior comparable period. Total income declined fairly modestly, notwithstanding what's going on in the environment, of course, by 6.8% from $742 to $692 million. Expenses, however, increased just around 10.2% from $534 to $588 million, and that was driven in large part by increases in provisioning, as well as other IFRS 9 related implications for its financial asset portfolio, leading to an overall decline in operating profits of 50% from $208 to just around $103.5 million. Our profit attributable to shareholders was eventually impacted, and that would have declined at 51.5% from $151 million to $73.2 million over the comparable periods. And when we take a look at profit before tax by segment for Answer Merchant Bank Limited, we can see that no segment really was spared. And again, that would have had to do a lot with the state of investment markets and their impact on loan provisioning, as well as financial asset provisioning attributable to IFRS 9 accounting standards. And you can see that the banking segment would have fallen in terms of profit before tax, or roughly around 45% in that bright green, from 142 to 79 million. Insurance services are more significant, 74 to 75%, from 98 to 26 million. And the mutual fund segment also swung from a profit of 12 million in 9 months of 2019 to a loss of just around 9 million for that 9-month period of 2020. So certainly a fairly challenging period, and it is in fact reflective of the fairly difficult investing environment which Answer Merchant Bank would have encountered across most of its portfolios. Now, at a price of $39.50, the stock still has appreciated just around 10% for the year, and that would have been driven, or that is being supported rather, by the prospect of earnings stabilization. In fact, for that third quarter period of 2020, that is from the period from July 1 to September 30th, there would have been a 14% odd increase in profit before taxes overall from that corresponding period of the July to September period of 2019. So certainly we're seeing some turnaround there, and that could be a signal of earnings stabilization, which is helping maintain confidence in the stock, as well as the Bank of Baroda acquisition, which was completed sometime, or what would seem like ages ago, but certainly the preparation of, or for Answer's entry into the commercial banking sphere is cause for some excitement among many investors. And notwithstanding the economic uncertainty, Bourse is going to maintain its neutral rating on Answer Merchant Bank Limited for now. So that's it for this week's edition. For more information, you can give us a call at 226-8773, email us at invest@boursefinancial.com, and of course, you can check out our website, bourseinvestment.com, for this and all of our other research absolutely free. And we're also in today's Business Guardian, so be sure to look out for us there. Have yourselves a wonderful investing week. This has been the Bourse Report.